Hello everyone, welcome to my channel DeliriArt, and my name is Anna. Today I'm going to be doing this portrait of my dog. Her name is Roxy. She's a mini Dachshund. And at first I thought I was going to make it, I was going for photorealism or hyperrealism, I think it's called. So right away when I started out on the eyes, that was my goal, to make it hyper realistic and make it look like a photograph. But as soon as I got the eyes done, which I thought I did pretty good with, it was, going in the right direction, and I'm like, yeah, I could do this. And as soon as I started doing around the eyes, I'm like, this is gonna take forever. And And it was taking forever because I'm like, okay, I need to tone it down just a little bit, and it's not going to be super realistic. I still want it to look like a drawing because really I'm a photographer, and if I am going to want something to look real, I would just take a photo, which is what I did. I took a photo of her, and then I used that photo as a reference for this picture. Which halfway through the process here, I lost that photo. So after I had the face done and one ear, I deleted the photo accidentally, and then that was that. All I had was this printout I had done because I have issues seeing my values a little bit. So I like to print out what I'm going to draw in black and white so I can see where my darks and lights are going to be. If I have the ability to do that, I always like to do that. Especially when I'm doing something with color, because it's kind of hard when using color to see. Not with this one so much because it's black and white anyway. But when I'm doing something with color, I like to print it out in black and white. And then I like to take my colors, so I go through this process where I take my colors that I'm going to use and I photocopy them and print them out on my laser printer, which is automatically black and white. So then I have my, my values as far as darks and lights. And I am so glad I printed out this photo actually, because, and I think I will always do that from now on, because I deleted her photo somehow. And I'm sure I have this photo somewhere in my, on a disc somewhere or on a SD card. I don't know, but I know I have it somewhere, but I couldn't find it on my computer, and I couldn't find it on my social media, and it wasn't on my phone, and it wasn't in my backups. Go figure. So it was gone. Somehow I really deleted it. But so yeah, I was glad to print it out. So as you can see, it's taken a turn toward non-realistic. I think it still looks pretty good, but it's definitely not realistic. You could see the strokes from the color pencils and all kinds of stuff, especially when you're looking at it close up. So yeah, she's so adorable. Look at her little face. Her face is actually so tiny. It's about as big as it is in that photo. It's a little bigger. Well, no, it's not a little bigger actually. It's about that size because my hand is ahead of it. That's why my hand looks so large. But if I laid my hand down flat, it would be about that size, her face. Well, anyway, that's how big I'm seeing it on my screen. She's a tiny little thing. She's a mini Dachshund. and she has so much personality. She's spoiled, she's adorable, she's super annoying. She's the most annoying dog ever. Like, I've been around some annoying dogs. Beagles, oh my gosh. We had a beagle and I loved her so much. She was my favorite dog before Roxy. And I actually think she reincarnated inside of Roxy. Because they're so much alike. Both annoying. And yet both my favorite dogs. But yeah, she would bark, like she had this yelp when she was excited. I'm talking about the little beagle. She had this yelp when she was super excited. And it was so loud. It was like glass shattering loud. And it was all the time. But also, they remind me so much of each other. Like, Roxy is so intense in her feelings. Like, she's definitely not a calm dog. She's not like well balanced. She's just like intense is what I describe her at, and anxious, and just very I don't know, strong-willed. She's But she's also very like humble. Something about her is very humble. Like, I don't think she's really spoiled. She just, I don't know. She reminds me of a neurotic old lady. If there were a neurotic old lady, okay, the woman from a series of unfortunate events, the aunt, that's Roxy. I forget her name. Aunt Josephine? I think it was Aunt Josephine. Let me know if I'm wrong. But that's what Roxy reminds me of. Just super neurotic. Like, I think when people like move around, she barks at anything that moves, and I think she's basically telling them, stay still. Stop moving. Because that's what we tell her. So I think that's what she's saying to people when she barks. She moves around all the time, follows me everywhere. She's my shadow. She is just barks at everyone. I think I said that already. Anything that moves. Like, you get up, she barks. You come in the room, she barks. You laugh, she barks. If you come near me, of course she barks. So for anything, it's like she's just like chastising all the time, I think. She's either saying, no, sit, or stop moving, or stay still, or don't talk. You're talking too loud. I think that's what she's saying to people. And this is just anyone. She does it to my son, my husband, everybody in the house. She has gotten better as she's gotten older, though. But she's still super cute. I think she's cute. My son adores her. He doesn't care what she does. He thinks she's like perfect. Wouldn't change anything about her. Not even the barking or nipping. She nips him when they're playing, especially if she doesn't want to be bothered anymore. But he bothers her. He gets really annoying. And they have this thing going on where they annoy each other. But as far as he knows, she can do no wrong. He just loves her so much, and she loves him. But yeah, there she is. I'm gonna have to post some photos of her, some video. so you guys can see. So as you can see, by this time I had already lost that photo by now. So I'm just trying to do my best. And actually when I'm doing this part right here, Roxy was asleep, so I couldn't even get her up to look at her. And I didn't have any other photos of her on my phone because I've been trying to clean up my phone, my files, to save space, because that's what I'm using to make videos. And that is the reason I deleted that photo. That was so dumb. And that photo wasn't even on my phone. It was actually on my Facebook page, and for some reason I got confused and deleted it. So I hope I have it somewhere because it was super cute and I'd really like the original. As far as the background goes, I am going to do something bright. I'm going to do like a hot pink. I want it to be like the contrast of, you know, semi-realistic to a very cartoony background. Well, not super cartoony, but like because of the colors I'm using, there's going to be that contrast, and it's still going to look, the background is not going to look realistic. At least not as much as her portrait. And she's sitting on a chair, so the chair is going to be pink, and I think the wall is just going to be maybe gray for the wall behind her. Or I might do like a gradient type thing. I'm not sure about that yet. So it took me 5 nights to complete this because I would, as soon as I'd start wanting to speed through it, I would force myself to stop and just put it away. And that was how I decided when I started doing art right now. That's what I decided to do. If I feel like I want to speed through something, I am going to stop. And that is what has made me improve on my art, taking it slowly. Because, you know, when you start on it again all fresh, the next day or a few days later, then it's you can continue with the quality of work you were doing, which is what I've always had issues with, because I want to finish my stuff. I like just getting it done. Sometimes I don't want to stop, but when that happens, I've been forcing myself to stop now. And yeah. So there you go. That's pretty much it for now. I still have to do the background, and I have to do some of the fur. And work on some little minor details, a little more shading, and I think I'm going to darken the bottom a little bit. But this is all I could do for now. I really wanted to put this video together because my computer needs to be repaired. It's got some issues with the network card or something, and I need to send it away, so I didn't want these files in there. I wanted them already online and safely stored somewhere, already edited, because I had to clean out my computer, so I wanted to get this done right away. And tonight was my last night to work on this, so until my computer gets back. Now I'll probably be editing videos on my phone because I don't know how long that's going to take. It could really take a month to get my computer back. Hopefully it'll be much faster than that, but you never know. Anyway, so yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and please remember to subscribe so you get updates and you'll know when the next video comes out. If you didn't like my video, don't give me a thumbs down, just tell me why in the comments. I don't like thumbs down. I got 1 thumbs down in that mime video, and I don't know who did that or why anyone would do that, because really I would never give art a thumbs down. It's art, and I don't think mine sucked, but I think it was kind of like a prank that someone did, but whatever. It's fine. They also left a nasty comment, and then it kind of disappeared, so I think they deleted the comment before I could comment on it. So I was just going to ask why, really. I think it said something like really immature, like, this sucks. This sucks. That was it. But whatever. I mean, I'm all about constructive criticism. I love to improve, so I really want to hear it when something can be improved, especially in a piece like this where it's not about, you know, artistic expression as much as it is trying to achieve a certain something. You know, I'm trying to achieve a realistic look. So that's more about skill than self-expression, really. But I really would never give anyone's art a thumbs down. You know, it's different strokes for different folks. So, especially with art. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.